Well, at least I'm not bopping the stand altogether. That hasn't happened in a while.
Well, yeah, because now I move it over here, trying out your way. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. All right, here we go.
What's happening with it? This is Slink Johnson, a.k.a. Black Jesus, your Lord and Savior, and you're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network. How you love that?
You are listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, featuring Pod of Thrones and the Shiznit.
Look, this is for my old heads, young Jesus, Dino Red said he loves the intellect. He never hesitate. I can rap whatever, bro. I'm only in first gear, but still weighing heavy. Living in the cold world full of that nonsense. Drug heads, teen moms, day-to-day violence. Fiends at the corner, panhandle for bottles. 12-year-olds running around with pistols and hollows. Fuck my conscience, but still I do. I know right from wrong, but my decisions is stupid. My generation is crazy, and the media proof. Ignorance is bliss, and we is ill influenced. And that's why I'm here. Old soul kicking brand new flavor in your ear.
This is the Red Rock Podcast Network. From Red Rock Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is the Shiznit. Now, put your hands together for the Shiznit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Shiznit Show. I am your boy. I am your host, Dino Red, and I have with me, as always, my ride or dies, Miss Dejan Monique.
What's up, world? It's your girl.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pip Lily.
If you don't know, you better Google me, bitch.
Hey. I haven't heard that one in a minute.
Right?
Sometimes you have to bring them back.
Google me, bitch.
Gotta remind them.
Gotta remind them.
2019.
Right? That's right. That's the first Google Me Bitch of the year.
Yeah, first show of the year.
Let me give the world
Happy
some
New Year.
Googleable moments.
Right? It is the first. How was your guys' New Year?
Mine was good, uneventful, but good. You know, I'm old now, and I'm just like content to stay at home with my family and just chill and watch movies and do old people shit. And then, you know, at a certain time, my wife was like, "Let's turn on the ball." I was like, she decided to watch the Steve. She usually watches the Ryan Seacrest, and she wanted to watch the Steve Harvey one this year.
Oh, Steve Harvey had one.
Yeah, this is his second year.
Wouldn't that work?
It was whack. I don't know. It was whack. I don't even like that sort of thing, but even for that sort of thing, it was like Ryan Seacrest and Dick Clark's are better than his was.
Well, that's
like,
classic.
The little skits just weren't funny, and actually they weren't even skits. They were just bits. The little bits weren't funny, and it just And for some reason, which kind of threw me, the audience, like even though it was millions of people out there in New York and all that, they did something where you couldn't hear the audience. So it was just weird that it was all those people that sounded like nobody was there.
Yeah.
You know, so that was kind of weird. And like, you know, they would like when Snoop was performing and all that, and he was doing part, and then like you couldn't hear the audience response. That was just weird. There was no energy.
Yeah.
And that was kind of, I was like, I wonder why they decided to do that. That's odd.
That's very odd. Maybe somebody messed up the sound in the back, so they had to
have an intentional production choice.
They just didn't like the audience.
Yeah.
They was like, no, turn them off.
Yeah.
No, they're not merry enough.
But anyway, so what about you, Pip?
I didn't do anything. I don't really do anything. If I'm not working on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, then I don't really do anything. So y'all know I'm in a new relationship. We just hung out.
That's good.
We literally just hung out, and then maybe 5 minutes till midnight, we decided to go outside for a walk. And we knew it was midnight because we heard everybody inside their places and at the El Cid across the street going 10, 9. And as soon as it was like they got down to 1, we was like kissed each other, said Happy New Year, and kept on walking, smoking that weed.
That's what I'm talking about.
What about you, Didi? What'd you do?
Well, shout out DJ Crooks and Jessica. Crooks was performing. He was DJing at Catch One. Yeah, they did. At Catch One. There's DJing at Catch One, a reggae party, a Latin party. It was like a all house. They were playing house music in one room, so it was like a lot going on. But it was so much fun. It was so many people there. It was cool. It wasn't nothing like super crazy going on, but it was just a lot of people out. So it was cool.
You know Catch One, Dino?
I don't.
Well, we should have the. So it used to be owned by this woman named Jewel,
Mm-hmm.
and it was called Jewel Catch One even for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It was like LA's only
Mm-hmm.
black gay club, like the
Mhm.
only one in this big ass city.
Mm-hmm.
And she started, and she made it into like a community center and all kinds of stuff. She's an older woman now; she had to sell it, and it got so popular at one point in time. Like Madonna and folks was going there in the '90s, and it was the place. And then things changed, and even like the black people started going to West Hollywood and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that same story. That's crazy.
it's a documentary about her. I want her on our show.
Oh.
She's an interesting woman.
Well, yeah, we got to have her on then.
Do
I
it.
reached out
'Cause
to
I was
Facebook
very-
friends.
Oh, okay. Well, see.
I hope my New Year's Eve was fine, but after that, this has been a bad week for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a bad week. I hope it's not a sign of this year.
Mhm.
It was bad. I'm not going to go into all the stuff or whatever, but there's just different things with health and and I told you guys I'm trying to do some stuff around the house, and that stuff is going badly, and
Oh, no.
and yeah, more expensive than my God, they want $7,000 for a furnace, and just all kind of stuff. But I will tell this one story though. So this was like towards the end of the week, after, like I said, having a bad week and had bad time at work, it just got worse. So I'm on my way home, and I stopped by the Dollar Tree. I stopped by the Dollar Tree because it's the only place that's convenient as a stop off on my way home, because Walmart is gone, right? So sometimes if they have something that I can get that I can use for whatever I'm trying to do, I'll stop by there. So I stopped by there, and I was listening to Us, right? So yeah, I was listening to Us, and yes, I do listen to my own show, people. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, because it is the best show around.
Yes, definitely.
And two, that's how you improve yourself and listen. And then also doing the show and listening to the show is different.
Amen.
And
definitely.
especially when you're trying to orchestrate everything. There are times when I go back and I listen to and I hear things that you guys say that I didn't hear the first time around, and I'm cracking up because I'll be listening, and all of a sudden there'll be like 30 seconds where I zoned out, and then I'm back, and I can hear it on when I'm listening, like, wow, I didn't get any like the 30 seconds of that. So anyway, I'm listening to the show, and all while I'm in there, and I pay for my stuff and I leave, and as I'm walking away, I have Bluetooth headset. And as I'm walking away, the signal is getting weaker and cutting it out, like I'm getting out of range of my
Phone,
Bluetooth.
yeah.
Right? And so I immediately started looking for my phone, like, why is this happening? Because this shouldn't be happening. I can't find my phone. I'm like, oh, shit, I must have dropped it in the store. Right? So I go back in the store. I retrace my steps. I look all over the place. I can't find it. So I asked the cashiers, and they said no. So then I just started walking through the store yelling, anybody find it? And the place is not that big. Dollar Tree. I'm like, anybody find a phone? Anybody find a phone? Nobody's saying anything. No. So, and as I walked back into the store, the signal got stronger. Right? Just like it was when I was walking around in there listening to Us. Right? And actually, I'm still listening to Us. I can still hear Us. So I'm like, well, I hear my phone. Like, right? So I know it's here. I hear it. And they go, well, I don't know what to tell you, this and that, whatever. So I stayed there, and I waited for a while, and till everybody who was in there when I was there had come and gone. I can still hear my phone. I'm like, an employee has my phone. An employee has my phone. That's the only explanation. An employee has my phone and is trying to take it when I turn it in.
Yep.
So I don't know what to do. I can't forcibly search people and all this kind of stuff. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go home. And I have this thing on my phone. It's called Lookout. Right? And it's a good device. I recommend it to anybody who has it. It helps you if your phone gets lost. You can wipe it clean. You can make it emit a loud siren. You can use the GPS that tells you where it is and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna turn on the siren, and I'm gonna do the GPS, and then come back up there when I hear a scream, and then I get my phone.
Right.
So I go there, and my wife is gonna come out, kick her off the computer, tell her what's going on. And so she's like, oh, my God, you were just talking to me. I was like, yeah, it happened right after I talked to you. So I pull up my Lookout account, and for some reason, the last phone it has on there is the phone I had back in 2015.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So I'm like, I know I updated this. I don't understand what's going on. Why is it not showing my current phone?
Right.
So my wife is like, by this time, she's getting pissed off.
Right.
And so she said, I'm going to go up there.
Right.
My wife is like, that's her solution. Whatever, get pissed off and go at somebody.
But you need that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you do. So I'm like, well, what are you going to do? How are you going to? She's like, I don't know, but I'm going up
figure
there.
God's going to tell
She's
me.
like, I'll figure it out when I get there.
Right.
She's like, I'm going to call it and see. I'm like, well, the sound is off, but the lights flash. So, but if it's in somebody's pocket, that's not going to help you. She's like, well, I'm just going to go up there and see. So I'm like, okay. So while she's on her way up there, so you know what? I'm a bluff. They don't know that my GPS account or whatever's not on.
Right.
So I called up, asked the manager, whatever. I said, hey, I was just in there. Explained to her I was looking for my phone. Somebody said it's not there, but my GPS is telling me it's in there. Like my phone locator says that my phone is in your store.
Right.
And she says, well, I don't know what to tell you. Nobody. Then she talked to somebody, and I could hear her in the background say, yeah, he was asking for it, but nobody's seen it. And I'm like, I said, okay, well, I'm going to call the police and send them to the store because somebody has my phone. She's like, well, you can send the police if you want, but, nobody has. There's nothing I can do. And I was like, yeah, okay. So,
right.
My wife comes home like 20, 30 minutes later, and I was like, what happened? And she's like, kiss your wife. I'm like, what happened? She's like, it was in the parking lot. I was like, oh, it was in the parking lot. She's like, yes, and it's all fucked up now, right? And I'm like, she's like, yeah, I found it in the parking lot, and it was face down, so it took me a minute to see the lights, whatever, but she's like, yeah, if it was face up, somebody might have found it. I'm like, nah, it wasn't in the parking lot the whole time. I'm like, when I called up there and told them I was sending the police, they threw it out the door.
Right.
Because they wanted to absolve themselves
right.
or whatever and distance themselves from it. That's what happened, because that's why when I walked out of the store, the signal got weak, and I walked in the store, the signal got
stronger. Right.
If I dropped it
outside
in the parking lot
for a long time.
Not only that, I would have. It would have. The signal would have started going weak when I was shopping.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I heard us clearly the whole entire time I was in there.
Yep.
So yeah. So they threw my phone.
Wow.
And it's fucked up. And
wow.
It cost me almost $200 to get the screen fixed, but it's better than having no phone at all, which is I thought I was going to have to replace the whole thing.
I have my phone registered through my Google Chrome, actually, and all I have to do is go to Google when I lose my phone. This just happened, actually, just a couple weeks ago.
Wow. I
knew exactly where it was. It was right after Christmas, and I left my phone in Jason's car, and there was no way for him to contact me.
Right.
And I couldn't. I thought, like, oh, I'll just take a Lyft back or Uber down to his place and pick it up. I can't do it because that's on my phone. So I wait till the next day, and my job is near his apartment. So I'm like, if I could really, if I want to, just go for a 20-minute walk to his apartment, get the phone. I went online on Google, searched it. It was exactly at his apartment. And then I thought, like, well, I'm not going to walk there. I'll just let him know. I'll get it later. And I waited till I knew he was in the car to go to work, and I set the alarm off, and it also gave me the opportunity to leave a message that said, call this number.
Right.
It was my work number.
Yeah.
So he called me at work, said, I got your phone, and I got it back.
Oh, that was
cool.
cool.
The day I went 20 hours without my phone.
Yeah. Right.
Like death.
But yeah, my phone has all that too. But the person who has it has to be willing to give it back. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's not willing to give it back, all that shit on there about what your name and address and phone number and all that stuff, that shit means nothing.
Right. But at least you can lock it and erase it.
And they couldn't use it anyway because it's a fingerprint. I have a fingerprint phone, so they couldn't even open it. They couldn't do anything with it, which is why it was still playing.
Right.
They couldn't,
The last time I had to use that, somebody stole my phone out of my car. That's how long it's been, because I used to have a car, and someone stole my phone out of my car, and I found them. And I called the numbers that they had called on my phone, and some woman picked up the phone. She's talking to us like who your kids? No, one of them stole my phone.
Ooh, what kind of phone is this?
That's an LG G7 Thin Q.
Wow.
Anyway, so in 3 days it'll be good as new.
Good as new.
Yeah,
it's costing money.
$200.
Right? Yeah, it costs you $200. Ain't nobody got time for $200.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least I brought you donuts.
And all is right with the world.
And everything is back to normal.
Oh, my God.
You can't Google nobody on no donut.
Can't GPS on a donut?
You can't watch porn on a donut.
Oh, that's all y'all want to do on the phone. That's true. But still, donuts are sweet.
All right, y'all ready to get in these topics?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
News and noteworthy. The Shiznit.
A security guard who fatally shot suspected shoplifter at Hollywood Walgreens is charged with murder.
Good. Well, which Walgreens is
the
this,
one
though?
on Sunset and Vine.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Yes, it's the one that I'm in front of like at least twice a week.
Damn.
Twice a week.
Damn.
That's where I catch the bus to come here to the studio.
So yeah, this is one of those bad stories with the silver lining, because That's bad.